Hello.
Hello, guys. I
I'm just laughing at the fact that I'm like 3, 2, 1, and like on the one you're like, I'll move the microphone.
sorry.
Fine. What's up?
I was waiting for you to say good morning.
Good morning.
Good anime morning.
Okay. I see.
Yes. Yes.
How is everyone?
How you guys doing?
So as is tradition since yesterday, if you all are drawing along while we're streaming and you want to post it up on Twitter, you can use the hashtag #AnnaMorning.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Use that well-known hashtag.
Let's get it. It's at least 4 posts.
At least 4 posts.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, let's get it trending, but I'm like,
let's get it trending, guys.
I see Zenith Knight and a nerdy hat, and I think I saw a Shooch as well.
No way.
Yeah.
An exoskeleton. Hey, guys. How's it going? How are you today? How was your yesterday?
Hey, Buffy. Ooh.
And just checking out the rough colours I had for this stuff before I decided to flat it. And checking that I don't like the rough colours better. I think I might. In which case I can change it.
Enchant it.
Enchant it.
I got a kitty.
You do. It's very adorable.
Up, up. Hello. No treats for you today.
She had so many treats yesterday.
Just pet.
You guys don't even know.
Unless you were there for it.
So many treats.
Did you give her treats later on?
No, I think she just had a ton in general. Whoops. And getting these green pants. Them green pants are coming with me.
Stop rubbing your face on the table.
Yeah, Buffy.
You're gonna give yourself, like,
Stupid pooper.
table
Face.
yeah. You're gonna give yourself table face, Buffy. What are you doing?
Hello, watermelon. Yeah, Tib, you're right. She had so many yesterday. She's gonna start getting used to it. Another treat she had was sleeping on our bed yesterday night.
Yeah. I'm not sure if she was there the whole night, but she was certainly there from when I went to sleep to when I woke up.
I think she was probably there the whole night. Though I don't know if we should encourage it or not. She has a habit of once she gets in somewhere once, she'll then want to meow there all day until you let her back in.
Yeah. So what happened yesterday? Did she just follow you down?
Yeah, it was adorable.
I see. I see the chink in your armor.
Yeah, well, she's adorable. What am I gonna do, you know?
You got no defense points in the Buffy column.
She's so cute.
She's on my leg at the moment.
That she is. So what are you up to today, Mike?
I was gonna do a little bit of warm-up drawing and then I'm not sure.
You finished doing all the end screens yesterday.
I did, yeah.
We're doing okay, thanks. Tips, how are you doing? Does anyone have any cool news?
Yeah, anybody got snooze?
Snooze.
News?
That's what I wish I could have done this morning.
News.
Snooze.
News. Okay, let's see if I can draw with one hand.
I'm just doing a pattern for Sung's shirt. I'm giving like palm trees. And we'll see how that goes. You want to do more storyboarding thumbnails? But you got more of that work thing today. Yeah, so you had that yesterday, right? Tell me how it's been going. For people who don't know, Tib just started a new job recently.
Yeah. How's it going?
Sir! Lady Yami, welcome.
Hey there, welcome.
How are you doing, Lady Yami? I might need to rotate these trees. In fact, we flip them horizontally. You gotta learn to use shotgun. I have no clue what shotgun is. Morning, Emlet.
I have a guess that it's like a task tracking application.
That would make sense.
What's a reticule?
I might adjust that pattern later, but it'll do for now. Yeah, what is a reticule? A ridiculous turtleneck. You tried to phone while typing. That would be very cool. I'd like that too. I mean, he's already got a ridiculous turtleneck just in the video. Pretty much.
Yeah, Shotgun is asset project management thing that's one of those industry standard things, says Tib.
Cool. Alright guys, I'm gonna design Stobies.
What, like the outer like shop front?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, the logo. For now.
It's a really pleasant name for something that's supposed to help you.
Stobies.
No, shotgun.
I mean, it sounds punchy and energetic. All the way up, going up his chin, squishing his hair. What, like an evil villain turtleneck? Great. Give me that colour.
Give me the color I request.
So you're doing warm-ups, Mike?
Yeah.
I see. There we go. Wow, I wrote strobies. Where did the R come from? There we are. Hey David, good morning.
Hey David.
Hi Dick, good morning. How has work been so far, Tibbs? How are you finding working long distance? It's nice and confusing. Like the best software. Oh wow, I think I put too much honey in this tea. This is very, very sweet tea.
Ruh-roh.
Not Davis nipple Roonies. Anything but that. I think I'm going to use Berlin Sands because that's what I often use when I'm trying to emulate TWRP stuff. Why is Photoshop such a pain to use now?
In what way?
Like, I just scaled something up, and then as soon as I let go of the button, it unscaled itself.
Oh,
and had to scale it again.
I don't know.
David, did you use any of your pro markers yet?
Yeah, for those on a previous episode of Doig and Swift, Davis let us know that he was in contact with a company, I think RTs, and they've sent him a lot of art markers to try out, and they arrived yesterday.
Stobies.
Stovies is really close to a word that my dad used called stovies.
Stodies.
Stovey.
Stovey.
Yeah.
What for?
It's a food thing. It's like...
It's for like a baked potato.
No, it's more like dough in gravy. Which is what it makes me think of. It's lovely. Shut up. It's great.
Ooh. Now that sounds like something I'd like.
Yeah, it does.
Shops fired. All you shops, you're all gone. You're all fired. Stoobies. Okay, we'll use this for now. Convert that to a small object. Do you guys have any food things that your parents would say that you think probably other families didn't?
I don't think my dad made it up. It's just that's my source.
Is that maybe like a local Kelso thing, do you think? It's like a regional dialect?
No. My dad's not from Kelso, so.
I remember my parents used to always say spag bog. Spag bog and stink. Or spaghetti bolognese and cheese.
Yeah, I don't often ever use Facebook, but Toonami on Facebook shared the fact that they broadcast Starlight Brigade on their Saturday kind of slot, and so I shared the status on Facebook to be like, oh, it's really surreal that like I used to watch Toonami when I was a kid, and I would stay up to watch things like Outlaw Star. But I also added that I was really stoked and proud to work with India and the rest of the Night's Light table, and like put in a thanks for the opportunity and for their creativity and positivity to TWRP Dan and Patrick Stannard.
Oh.
And but made a big kind of like, yo, I was involved in something pretty cool. And my dad comments and just goes, so that's why you couldn't wake up in the morning, lol. I'm just like, thanks, Dad.
It's very supportive.
Always keeping me humble.
He's very proud of you.
My dad sometimes told me that he watches the stream and lurks. And
I think he's lurking today.
Well, if you're listening out there, Dad,
feeling all ashamed.
I'm proud of you too.
Do 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 do. I want the opposite to that. I want everywhere this is for this not to be. Okay.
Interesting. I've curved this out, but it's actually a lot straighter. There's more of this sort of feeling.
Emlet says, Doig Dad, you did a good job making Doig. Thank you, Doig Dad. Hey, Rabbit. Welcome.
Hey.
I'm no longer allowed to transform it. Now that I have a layer mask on it. Let me unlink it, then maybe it'll let me. Yeah, cool.
Hey, Carl. And then the angle of this is a bit more this way, so... More like that. And then this arm is not as long. I don't think. Bring this over here just in case you're not able to see it.
I think I just need to make the curve on this more extreme. Give me more of a bend. Or not. Jeez Louise. Finding it difficult to warp this. You know what? Maybe I'll do it the old-fashioned way. And I will just warp it. Need to zoom in a bit.
Cheating.
Cheating?
Just kidding.
The opposite to cheating. Going the long way round. We're taking the scenic route.
This arm also is not as long.
Arkle Sagan, you're so welcome. Don't even worry about it. Seeing Start Brigade fan art is one of the coolest, nicest things ever. Daddy McDoigleton. I like
Calling
it.
him out.
Yeah, my parents used to always say spagbog.
They still do.
Yeah. They sure do.
I've been there and I've heard them say it.
There was this great thing I used to get from my dad's sailing club. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like mince and gravy, and then there would be like this just slab of pastry next to it that you could dip into the gravy, and it would just be like I don't know, a half-foot square, just slab of pastry. Awesome.
Oh wow.
The coolest. I used to want to go just to get that.
Is that so?
Yep, it is.
That sort of like bar that your dad took us to last time we visited was really nice for food.
Which bar was that?
I don't remember the name of it, but it was It was really busy and full of people when we went there. We sat in a booth.
Is it Pie Minister? Did it do only pies?
It didn't do only pies, no.
Oh, I know the one you meant. Yeah, that was good, where you got a massive serving of food.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always appreciate a massive serving of food. Spagbog is common around there. It must be like an English thing, I guess.
Lady Amy asked, do you have any recommendations on places to visit or eat in Dublin or surrounding areas in Ireland?
Yes. There's a really good ramen place in Dublin. And it's kind of hidden underneath a sushi place. If you didn't know it was there, you would know it was there. Which I understand may go for most things, but especially for this.
Thanks for explaining how knowing about things works.
You're welcome. It's really good though. There's lots of sushi places dotted around called Kokoro. And underneath one of those is the best ramen in Dublin.
Yeah, it's real nice.
I believe the best sushi place is directly underneath our flat.
Really?
Yeah. Accents is a nice place to go and get coffee because they do a bunch of different teas, which is real nice. You know, they have a bunch of jars of tea and such, and you can buy the tea there or you can order it with some cake. Super duper nice. What about you, Mike? Any places you'd recommend?
I mean, Yamamori's is quite good as well for just Japanese food, and there's a place that's like you know, the one that has the kind of barbecue stuff in the middle of the table. That was always nice.
Oh, you mean the one which Elle showed us?
Yeah, don't remember the name of it though.
Yeah, no, me either. But we can give you directions if you're coming to Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a Korean barbecue place, and you choose your meat, and then they will give it to you, and you can cook it in the middle of the table on a hot plate.
We haven't suggested anywhere that's like traditional Irish food at all yet.
There aren't that many places that are traditional Irish food, to be honest. Because I don't think there's... Well, there's that place we went with Sean and Patrick.
That's right, yeah.
But I don't know the name of that. I've only been once. There's a great vegan vegetarian place called Govinda's, which does absolutely delicious vegan vegetarian food.
Good question all around.
If there's Stobies in Dublin, I wish there was a Stobies in Dublin. You kidding me? Then I could use my vouchers.
It's like, listen to the latest album. Where's my what was it? Dunkers?
Yeah, where can I redeem these Dunker vouchers? Only at Stobies. It's all well and good if you're in space and there are Stobies everywhere. But I'm grounded.
Did you hear that there is actually a Stobies?
Yeah, I did. Whereabouts is it?
I don't know.
I wonder how many TWRP fans have gone to Stobies, because I would go if it was nearby just to be like, Stobie!
You'd be like, hey. You'd be filling out one of their pamphlets that asks you like, how did you hear about us? And you'd just be like scrawling TWRP
Yep.
over it.
I was vacationing on Lady World and you came on the radio. You know what shook you? The announcer wasn't Dr. Sung, it was some other dude. Isn't the announcer someone who's been on their albums before?
Yeah.
JP.
Yeah.
I don't know anything other than that. Other than just a lot of people were like, JP's back! And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. Stobies in Arkansas.
Arkansas, and yeah.
Can you tell that I've never been there? Arkansas? Arkansas.
Yeah.
Well, then we have to go. We must. We must
least-
visit this place of magic and wonder.
At least one of us is redeeming our like world knowledge and stuff.
Oh my goodness. My world knowledge is terrible. Let's not go into that.
It's cards like Arkansas.
Arkansas. Oh, Michael, let's go to Arkansas.
Shoot, what's up?
Chooch. Hey, Chooch. How's it going? Deciding what these Stoby drinks containers should look like. Maybe we should put some stars on them. Always a good shout.
Bum, 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 bum.
I don't think we're in Arkansas anymore, Dodo.
Shoot says, Doig, I wish to eat with you someday. Yes! That'd be good.
But not me, Shooch.
Oh, no.
Fine, it's fine. I'll be in Stobies. Screw you guys. I'll be sat there with my crayons. Having a grand old time.
In your Pizza Hut.
Enjoying this extremely sweet tea.
India has news.
Do I?
Yeah.
It's real!
Wait, did you wake up and be like, oh, this is a good dream?
No.
No.
I can paint you mid-eating. I can do that. I can do that. Hey guys! Guess what's coming to the UK?
Silence.
Sometimes it is that way when you're talking via chat. You just gotta be patient. And wait till people can hear you.
Oh, you're waiting for them to respond. Gotcha.
Yeah, of course I am. Naked Sonic. Well, NSP are coming actually, yes. I'm also excited about that. But Naked Sonic is closer, except for one thing. Well, actually, who could say whether he'll be wearing clothes? He never does. But Crush 40 are coming, which is the band who play the Sonic music from Sonic Adventure onwards. They're coming to the UK. There's tickets. I'm gonna see Crush 40. I booked them. I'm so excited. Ah!
Yeah, it was quite an experience yesterday where I was trying to get the information out of India. She's like, Mike! And I'm like, what? And she's just like grinning at me for a good solid minute. Like, what? And she's just still grinning, eyes wide. Crazy eyes.
I never thought I'd get to see them though.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I would have to go to America to see them. I wasn't sure if I ever would because they seemed like they'd stopped doing tours for at least a few years.
And now you're gonna get to see them.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. It's amazing.
What if you jam out with them?
Don't do that.
What?
Get my hopes up. Exactly, Carl Sagan. Rolling round that wheel out.
Nowhere to go.
Got places to go. We'll fix you. Fix you.
Got nowhere to
No.
go. Follow my Rambo.
Oh, my OCD, no. You have to sing it right.
Do I?
Show respect.
Do I have to sing it right, India?
You do. I say that, but I don't know all of the words. Sometimes I make up what I think they're saying.
Words are in your heart.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Along with my love for Sonic. I did a Google. My computer is so slow that I get impatient with it. I've searched for song Starlight Brigade. I'm just waiting for it to come up. I need to check his helmet colours.
So the organizers of A Summer of Sonic have recently started a Kickstarter to organize an event that brings the Crush 40 and their accompanying I think the bassist and the drummer over to play a concert. But I don't know if that's what all of the Twitter chatter is.
There's that, and I think that they made an appearance on OKKO. So there's a lot of people tweeting about that.
Okay. Made an appearance. It's like Sonic's some living entity or something. You
see, he's got a lot to learn. But there's time. I'm so excited. December the 8th, guys. I'm going to go see them play. I'm going to jam out. I'm going to sing all of the Sonic songs along with thousands of other people at the top of my lungs. It's going to be the best.
Yeah, we should see what the venue size is for it. Also, we should see if there's seating. Concerts with seating are good.
Yeah, I don't know when we'll get to see stuff like that. Presumably when it's been announced. Which I think is probably funded at this point. When I checked yesterday, it was 11,000 of 13,000 funded.
I still had the tab open, but I closed it.
Morning, Rolando. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's going to be a good year. TWRP and NSP are coming. Sonic's going to be a thing. I'm feeling completely spoiled.
It reminds me of that time we went to see the was it Video Game Live?
Yes. It was. They played Sonic and I cried. Just like, you know, the experience of hearing something that's so nostalgic to your childhood played by this epic, like 30 plus something piece orchestra.
Yeah.
Hearing such a beautiful rendition of it. Being in that atmosphere along with everyone else cheering for it, like it's just not an experience like it.
Let's see if I copy and paste this over. How could I strengthen the solidity of this?
Maybe break it down into like cylinders.
Yeah, maybe.
So you can draw the rotations and everything on the different parts. see. Let's get some more orange in here. That's right. Do you guys have any bands where if they came to your city, you would absolutely lose it?
Aside from, TWRP and NSP, I don't think so.
Well, they are coming, man.
Yeah.
Got some good news for you. Daft Punk, Lawn, TWRP Planet Booty. Funky Shapes, they have to be coming to where you are, right? Whereabouts are you? Where in the world is Funky Shapes?
Where in the world is Funky Shapes? Take you to Funky Shapes.
Cool. Okay, we got our Stobies cup. We've got our Hawaiian shirt. We're feeling strong and sassy. Is this on Songs Inc? It is. Cool, I can just erase that. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Let me check the other rough colours. That is a better colour for Phobos, I think. Yeah, I had some better colours going on. I don't know why I didn't use them. That's kind of what I did the flats for, so I could colour drop from them. And then I guess I just forgot.
You just forgot.
I just forgot. Sometimes, this happened to me yesterday. Sometimes I'm so caught up in trying to make progress, any progress, that I end up doing things that I don't need to.
Oh, right. You're like not thinking it through.
Yep, I do the wrong thing because I was not concentrating properly. I was just focusing on trying to get stuff done.
Gotcha.
Put some hints of shadow on him for now, and then we can use those later on. When we come to do the actual shadows, we'll have the colour already on the character.
So, have any of you went to a TWRP or an NSP show? Do you know, like, do they once they play their set and everything, is there anything that happens after the show?
I think Mike's wondering if they like crowd mingle or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Funky Shapes. There we go, that's much better. Much easier to see now.
You went to TWRP and they just do the meet and greet with the VIP. Okay, so it's like a pre-show thing.
Fair enough. Now let me check the rest of the colours. Meowch is basically exactly the colours that I was going to do him. Have is different, but I think I prefer have this way.
Right. It's just like what the venue kind of lets them do. Gotcha.
Cool. Just naming my layers.
That makes sense. Okay.
You
Thanks
can
for the
kind of
info.
beat them if you hang around long enough. Oh, that's cool. They tried at the second one you went to, but so many people tried to stay, the venue had to clear it off. And you think then they just felt it wasn't fair to the crowd or venue to try and deal with that, align that crazy again. That makes sense. I think they used to do it back when they had maybe a smaller audience.
Yeah.
So maybe they try to do it now that they are getting more popular and there's just too many people now. Too many people want to see the TWRP.
Too many folks.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like, I'm so happy that they're getting bigger and that people are starting to realise how cool they are. But it's a shame that you have to lose things like being able to hang around with the crowd afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a side effect of having that many people come to see your show. My alarm. Thank you, alarm. I wonder why you're set for 8:30. We're going to have to leave at 9 sharpish today.
Yeah, we got people
Cleaners are
arriving.
going to come
Yeah.
and clean things. We must vacate. Might be less crazy at the ones without NSP. Yeah, maybe. I think the latest tour they didn't have NSP, right?
Yeah.
And I think they were still pretty crazy. But yeah, I think the ones with NSP there will definitely be more crazy. Which means the ones in Dublin are going to be insane.
Probably. Like it's Dublin is the first stop on the European tour, so I'm kind of figuring people might travel to Dublin simply for it.
Yeah. Yeah, they may well. I'm very happy that we have tickets, as it were.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about them selling out or booking up. Okay, I've stalled long enough. I need to take care of a few things with this image. The fanny pack must be neatened. And then Sung's shoes must be taken care of. Oh, I bet we'll have an amazing time. I really can't wait. It's going to be incredible. And our merch will arrive by then, so we'll be able to go in style. Representing Return to Wherever and Starlight Brigade. I think we'll have to choose one each.
Really?
You want Starlight Brigade, don't you?
I'll fight you.
I see. Maybe I'll have to double layer it.
Yeah.
And then I can take one off halfway through the show. Only 7 tickets left for the Chicago show. I'm so happy they're selling out. Yes. Go TWRP, go NSP. Is anyone going to the NSP concert in Chicago? I think is it in October? The big anniversary one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's in October. It's either I think it might be just before they come over.
Oh man. That's gonna be wild going from that into a tour. It's their first arena, right, that they're playing NSP.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. Can you guys imagine standing on stage and performing like that in front of that many people? I think I might have a panic attack.
And they'd be like, hi, thanks for coming. And just fall over.
Yeah.
I think you'd hold up. I think you'd be fine.
Carl, I don't have the guts to do that. I'd be too scared that they'd be like, yeah, I know, right? The animation's the worst.
Josie would just faint. No preamble, just splat.
I mean, when I think about how much my voice gets blown out, like sometimes when friends come over, we go out to the pub or something, which isn't our usual scene at all. Like, we are very much stay inside and watch something on TV with a hot chocolate type people. We're not go out to clubs or pubs type people. But when friends come over and we do go out to pubs, just one night of having to talk over music all night with slightly raised voices or shout to be heard, and the next day my voice is completely blown out. Now imagine doing like an hour and a half to 2 hours of singing at the top of your voice every night for like 15-20 nights in a row.
Yeah.
How the heck does your voice not get completely blown out? Like, a couple of hours of talking loud is enough to blow my voice out. You must have to take such good care of it.
Yeah, I guess they know now how to.
They know. Tip, biggest venue you performed was 2,000 people. Was that when you were doing theatre? Because that's pretty scary. What was that experience like?
Yeah, Twitch raids.
2,000 people are a lot of people.
I was watching someone stream and they were like, "Oh, like who can we raid next?" And just talking about the fact that most people like freeze up when they get a big raid.
Oh, really?
They're not used to a large audience. Yeah.
I liked it when Ross raided those lesser known artists. That was really sweet. There was a week where Ross went around trying to find lesser known streams and then send like thousands of people to them, and seeing the artists' reactions is always really sweet and heartwarming. Alright. There we are. So these are the shorts. I need to neaten these up a little bit too. I decided his shorts were too short, you see, so these are my amendments to his shorts. To make them a decent length for a young space elf. When you're over 500 people, they stop being individuals and it becomes an audience, so you find it less scary than a small audience. That's really interesting. It must be a very different feeling to perform for a giant crowd versus a room of people.
It's probably that the anonymity kind of takes over. like if you're in a room full of people, they tend to know who you are.
That's
So
true.
you're performing for people that are going to continue to know you. So what you do kind of matters more to you personally on a personal level.
So wow, Orlando's mum was a famous singer, professional singer. That's amazing. That's super cool. Wowzers. But yeah, voice exercises. They must go a really long way. I think it's amazing that people can do that. I think it's amazing that I was listening to just Grumps stuff yesterday, as usual. I usually do when I work. I try and find something I haven't heard before. But I was listening to the compilation someone had made about TWRP.
Oh yeah.
And in it, Dan talks about the first time he wears inner earphones, which allow you to hear yourself when you're on stage, because a mix of what's happening on stage is fed directly into your ear.
That must have been cool.
Yep. He said it was amazing. But I was just thinking how difficult it must have been to perform for so long without them.
Yeah.
Like, not really being able to hear yourself and just trusting that what you're singing is right. That must be so scary.
Maybe it's like developing your singing sense. Like you're physically able to feel whether you're on the right note.
Yeah. It's so hard though, isn't it? Like how, when I imagine trying to sing without being able to hear myself, it's so difficult. Like I picture just like crazy when I'm singing.
Oh, hey, Pierin. Thank you.
Hey, Pierin. Yeah, we did it. Well, TWRP did it. It was really them and Toonami who did it, or them and Adult Swim.
I disagree.
We just kind of sat there and received the news.
Well, like arranging it for sure.
Yeah.
But like we made the cool thing that got shown.
We did.
So we did that.
I'm very proud. I'm very proud. Proud of our whole team.
Yeah. It's not like Toonami came up to TWRP and went, "Hey, you got any cool videos?" And they were like, "Oh, let's find something. Oh, we got
We'll
this
see
one."
what we can dig up.
Yeah. So
TWRP have a bunch of cool videos.
own it, Swifty.
Did we ever meet Dan? We've met Dan very, very briefly. In person. Like we've chatted a tiny bit on the projects we've been on. You know, you generally are just sending progress along as you're doing the thing. But we met him for 5 minutes before he was doing a Game Grumps live performance.
In Dublin.
We were very surprised that he spared the time to come out and say hello to us, because it was 10 minutes before the performance started. In my head, I was like, do you guys not need to like go and do sound checks or something? Are you not? It's very close to when you're meant to be on stage. Are you not needed there? So I thought it was very cool that he took the time to come out and say hello. Thank you, Pierin. I think this will just be a Twitter post when it's done. But I'm really, really enjoying doing this piece because it's not a style that I usually go for.
Do you feel like it's pushing you?
Yeah, I think it's really nice to be using some more reference. I'm really enjoying looking at the clothing folds and such, things I don't normally put a lot of time or effort into. You know, designing the outfits, making sure I'm trying to draw them to the best of my current ability.
Oh, you never really design outfits and try and draw them to the best of your ability.
Well, I do. But I don't normally draw them like this. Like, this is a different style.
Yeah, this is an illustration, so you can...
I don't normally go intense on the folds like this.
Yeah.
And I don't normally reference things like shoes. I'll just go off the cuff. It's a clothes-related pun.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing. That's why I'm laughing.
So yeah, it's been real nice. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's been refreshing to do something different. Don't think I need the fold here. I don't know if it's adding anything. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm gonna leave it for now, and then I can erase it later if I don't like it. Okay, cool. So that's all neatened up. It just needs the line art to be brought on style with the rest of his line art. And now I have to tackle Sung's shoes, which are my least favourite part. But something that I just have to do. So I'm not happy with them.
While we're working in art, Pierens will be making an anime cosplay of Boots from Hell. Gravity from Boku no Hero Academia. Oh, those... Are they not like really... Oh, they're... They've got a big kind of like calf shape, don't they? You know the girl that can change gravity in My Hero Academia?
Yeah, Uraka.
Yeah. Pierin is making cosplay their boots.
Whoa! That's so cool! Oh man, I really like those boots. They're super chunky, like Mega Man style boots. Like moon boots, which I'm sure was the intention.
Possibly, yeah.
Gotta get the dad socks in. Just gonna draw it from a distance first, so I can try and see it with the rest of the illustration. I think for one thing, I might need to make his legs a little bit longer. Is one of the things I'm thinking. Let me see if I've got my sketch in here.
I saw
They're so big in that sketch.
The mom who made the mini Meowth and mini Phobos is now making a mini Starlight Brigade Meowth like cosplay. It's looking heckin' cool.
So cool. Is there anything cooler than that? I don't think so. I think that might be the coolest thing. We can all stop trying now to be cool.
Oh, is Sung playing Dead Space now?
Right now?
No, as in like that's game of choice just now.
Yes, that's what he was playing yesterday. I hopped into the stream and it was fun. Got to see a Gooby. For those who don't know, Gooby is Sung's dog, who apparently really missed him when he was touring. Yeah. Someone did a great meme image, which was a car swerving violently to the right, just at a split roads.
All right.
And the sign where it had, you know, the labeled directions on it.
Mm-hmm.
In one direction, it said everyone being sad that TWRP's tour's over.
Mm-hmm.
And in the direction where the car's swerving, it said everyone being happy that Gooby gets to see Sung again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gooby.
Gooby, Gooby, Goo.
Gooby. Oh.
Which is, I think, a good description of how everyone's feeling. Goober is best dog. I really like that Sung takes a bit of time at the end of every stream to get Gooby on cam and give him some scritches.
It's Gooby time.
Yeah. Oh, the cosplay kiddos. Yeah, they're amazing, right? So cool. And Josie, good luck with your job interview. I just saw you get some good sleep. Good luck with it. You can do it. Got this. Remember that you are awesome.
Remember that you're awesome is such a nice kind of like, you don't have to go out of your way, just be you, the awesome you that you are.
Yep. Tell them that you're awesome.
Be like, hey, I'm awesome, and you should hire me.
Pretty much. I want Sung's
Everything.
No, I want Sung's laces to be nice and neatly tied. Because he's irresponsible. I like that in my head canon, Sung is like a responsible dad-like leader. And Sung in real life is probably one of the more irresponsible members of the band. Apparently he did a cartwheel across the stage at one of the shows.
Oh.
Despite the fact that all his bandmates told him that he probably wouldn't be able to do it. And maybe shouldn't. He proved them wrong though.
Yeah, I don't know it. I don't know where you're getting the responsible energy.
I don't know either. I think it's the dad energy. It's just making me be like, yeah, he ties laces. Despite the fact that Sung in real life has very chaotic energy. Fuck laces.
Sung is a living golden retriever.
Would a golden retriever tie their laces? Probably not. I need to have a look at what feet do. Where feet bones go. Because we have those ankle bones, right? I want to check how much they protrude. Feet. I'm gonna Google feet. It's a good thing we're not on these aren't on camera or Twitch would ban me.
Googling feet, huh?
Yeah, sure I am.
Jesus.
I'm gonna put feet. Tight socks. This is important. No, in fact, I'm gonna put dad socks. Let's see what comes up.
Don't think I ever
It's
want
just
to be
a bunch
a dad.
of really bad socks.
Two different spectrums of thought there. You're like, that's such bad socks, and I'm like, I don't think I ever want to be a dad.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'll buy you some dad socks anyway.
Oh no.
And then you'll get all the experience of being a dad.
I'm just gonna be.
With none of the responsibility.
It's gonna be a crazy uncle.
I'm not responsible enough to have children, and children are not part of my current plans for the future. But I do sometimes think about the fun stuff I could do if I did have a child, such as such as print the child's face on every article of clothing I have. So I have like child face socks and child face shirt and child face jacket.
What? So for your clothing would have the face of your child, or their clothing would have their own face on it?
My clothing would have their face on it. Just fun little things like that. And I suppose I could do that anyway. You know, just find a random child and start wearing.
What? I wonder what irreparable damage that would do to a kid if their parent was just wearing their face constantly.
Me too, right? But this is also probably part of the reason why I shouldn't have a child. So
probably. I didn't know where you were going to go with that. I could not have predicted that it would be your plan.
No, because I have many, many plans when it comes to potential children and ways that I could traumatize them. That again probably mean that I shouldn't have any children.
Everything is Nan makes a good point that those clothes would be terrible unless you had the kid with you.
I don't know. I think part of the fun is someone asking me. So, what's that child you have on your socks? It's my child.
It's my child.
My child.
Piran's sharing. Oh, did it not give me the whole link?
There are some cool boots I just looked at. Wowzers.
I'll just look at your actual Twitter. It's really ominous.
I think I can, looking at the reference, afford to peter these in a little bit more. Give them a bit more shape.
Check out the boot.
The boots? Wow. Oh, they're going to be good.
They're gonna be
Coming
swish.
along.
Is Anna Morning anime? I don't. India
Sometimes.
invented this word and then found out that it is actually a hashtag.
Sometimes it's anime.
Sometimes it's anime.
Sometimes it's TWRP. But sometimes it's my child's face. It just depends on what we're doing that morning, I guess. And what you guys are doing that morning as well. The truth is there's no romance around here. I've got that song in my head because of the line, and tracky bottoms tucked in socks. And it's entirely because I'm drawing trousers tucked into socks. Okay. I think I like those socks better now. I like the more irregular shape, you know, it's a bit more interesting. I do now have to find some shoes to draw Sung in. Sporty shoes. 80s shoes.
80 shoes.
80s shoes. I don't want boats. Don't show me boats.
Don't filter boats. No boats.
No boats.
No, your boat gently on the search.
Merrily, looking for a birch. I didn't know what to rhyme with it. I could be googling trees. I could be googling birch trees. Who knows? None of these shoes look like they're from the 80s. Actually, they do. Those ones do. Oh, there's some good shoes. Ooh, biker.
No.
Ooh.
Vetoed. No.
Biker.
No.
Biker.
Bro.
I knew you couldn't resist. No one can resist. No one who knows can resist. For those who don't know, that's an English TV program that used to be on when I was a kid. It was never. It was pretty bad. It was really bad, but the theme song was also really bad in a really comedic way.
What was the accent from it?
I don't know. I've never known. I'm sure someone in chat knows.
We'll have to go soon.
We will. But not quite yet. Not until I found me some trainers.
Do you know if Declan wants to meet for breakfast?
I'm assuming he does.
Okay.
That's just an assumption.
I'll see if I got a late night DM from him with instructions.
Oh, and there we go. That's the door. Which means we have to wrap up and go.
What, the door? Was that a knocking at the door or something?
Oh, do his light up shoes. Funky shapes. That's an awesome idea. I'll totally do that. It was the